hello, hello. Welcome back. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you to everybody that has watched our first podcast. I think if I'm looking at this correctly, we have 274 views and we've had 24 subscribers on our YouTube channel. And on Instagram, we've gone up to 36 followers. So thank you so much for whoever has tuned in. Yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah, I just want to say thank you. 24 and 36 and 274 views doesn't sound like a lot, but to us, it actually means a lot. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the love, guys. We appreciate the subscribers and the followers, and thank you for all your support. Just got back from Toronto on the weekend. But like, I had an ear problem, so I was cleaning my ears the other day, and I think the wax was pushed inside, and I could hear a ringing sound. So I called the doctors to book an appointment, and he told me he's closed on the weekends. What kind of doctor is this, though?
It's funny, man.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
these are the
crazy.
times, these are the times you remember Dr. Ramesh from Nairobi.
Yes, dude.
You know,
Oh, that guy is
just
the
one,
goat, though.
just one pill, and you're up the next day. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
funny.
quite interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
yeah.
see a little change, Yash. You're not wearing your headphones?
yeah, bro. I replaced my headset. It looked like I was working from a call center based in India. So I think it's a
That's
much better, bro. It's an upgrade.
But
hell yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
guys. So we're back. We're back again. We made it to episode two. It's quite the journey. As you guys can see, like I've changed my background a bit. I kicked out Dhruv today to record this video. So hopefully you guys show some more love to us this week, and hopefully we can give you some interesting facts and about our school life and a trip down the memory lane for all of us. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So CG, huh?
What an interesting time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very,
So I
very,
Yeah,
guess
very fond
bro.
memories. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was in 2016 when I moved to CG from Kisii, bro. That was a tough move, I recall. I think like the education system in CG was so much different compared to the one in Kisii because I was studying the 844 system. Then in CG we had the IGCSE system, I guess. Yeah, IGCSE
Yeah.
system. During my entrance exam, though, the principal, Madam Charanya, she gave me a chemistry exam. I remember I wrote my name and I left it blank because I didn't know anything, though. I didn't know anything, so I left it blank and I gave back the paper to her. And then she told my mom that we want to, like, if I get admission, I will start from year eight, but I wanted admission for year nine. And then my mom is like, give him some time, and he will catch up. So I think I'm lucky. I'm glad that she didn't place me near it, or else we will not be having this conversation right now.
Exactly. Have you seen that football meme? Like you will never make it. Like that there's that African guy telling someone like when he's dribbling, oh, you will never make it.
Yeah.
That's what Charanya was telling Yash. Oh no, you'll not make it in year nine. Funny, yeah.
Yeah, but she wrote me out though. And then I think then that's how I met Ilian because we were both. I was in 9A and Ilian was in 9B, and he
Mhm.
also joined. So I think that's how we met.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but like whenever I moved from Dar es Salaam and I came to Kenya, I actually took a break from studies because I think it was like mid-semester or something. And then I found CG and I joined because I don't know if you guys remember my cousin Zamir. He
Yeah,
used
Oh
to
I
yeah,
be
remember him.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Definitely.
so he's the one that recommended my dad, like, yeah, CG is a great place, blah blah blah.
yeah. Mm.
So I came and I sat for the entrance exam. Same thing like Yash. She gave me a math thing. And I was actually coming to get into year 10
Oh really?
because
Yeah.
Oh damn,
yeah,
though.
because I was in year 10 like in Dar es Salaam before I moved. And then when I came, I was like supposed to sit for year 10, but I was like so young. She even told me even before. like I even got admitted, and she was like, "You're so young, like we're gonna drop you to year nine." And then like I remember taking the entrance exam, and I did not know nothing about that. So
Mm,
yeah, she just took me in just because like I think she had good recommendations. Not that I passed my entrance exam, honestly. And then yeah, I joined 9B, and that's how me and Yash kind of met. But we didn't
Yeah.
really talk until year 10.
mm.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Saga was just out of the question. I didn't know who he was.
Like me and Yash and I, like we stayed like we were neighbors in Gara, and we used to come in the same bus. So like it's an interesting story about Yash. Like he used to be my friend just for the bus. Whenever I see him in school or something, he would never talk to me. And now look at us all these years later, we are still in touch, we're still doing this together. So it's interesting how life can turn out, after all these years. And yeah, Elian, like I never knew about Elian until year 11 or something. And then in
Yeah.
year 11 we
Yeah.
became like best friends. And you guys
Yeah.
know the story. You guys know the story how we became friends and also. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like when I moved to Nairobi, bro, I knew nobody, bro. So I'm like, I need the first people I need to make friends with are those in my class. So
Mm.
that's why I was like, I was ignoring you. Like, I'll only speak to this guy in the bus. After that, I'm like, nah, I'll just
When,
speak to other people in my class.
whenever Yash would see me like on the corridor or something, he'll be like, who are you? Who's this guy? Who's who's
I never did that exactly, but
But yeah, you get
Facial
the
expressions.
you get the point. You get the point.
I get the
Yeah.
point,
So,
bro.
so yes, question. Whenever you moved, like the school that you were in, you said you were in
Yeah,
Kisii, right?
yeah,
Was it like an international school? Was it like was it just straight like how CG was like basically Indian? Like you only had like the handful of other people, but
yeah.
it was basically like an Indian school. Like was your school in Kisii the same way?
Nah, bro. Bro, in year eight, I was the only Indian. I think in the entire school, from kindergarten to grade eight, we were like only three other Indians, including my brother. So,
Seriously, what?
so I only knew one Indian person. And I mean, it's kind of expected because it's an 844 system.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm glad I moved to Nairobi, bro. I think it's much better.
Yeah, it
That's-
shaped him. Yeah.
I thought CG was crazy. Whenever I joined, like the school that I was in Dar es Salaam was like an international school. So it was like people from every like ethnicity type of thing. And then coming to
Nice.
CG and it was just straight, like no offense, but like just straight Indian. And then I don't want to say like a name, but like there was just like one or two African American. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, well, not even African American. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm saying. Like Kenyans, I should say.
Okay, yes. I don't know
Everyone
So
where the African Americans are coming from.
everyone watching from CG knows what you're talking about already.
I
So I
know, I
know.
know, and I know, and I'm not trying to like put you out or anything, but I'm just saying it was just like it was like an
A shock.
interesting, yeah, shock, like coming in and
Yeah.
then yeah, yeah,
But yeah,
but
like
it was cool.
yeah, CG was a very interesting time for me especially. Like I joined like way back compared to you guys. Like I think it was broken down into two parts for me, like my O levels and A levels. O levels probably like the best 4 or 5 years of had of my life. Just being a kid, coming from Visa Oshwal school, like it's the same as Yash 844. Just that I didn't sit the KCSE exam because
You're too
yeah,
scared to
I
sit
was
the
too scared to.
KCS. Yesterday
Yeah,
that, bro.
exactly.
Admit it.
I was too scared, but yeah. Anyway, I still got I still got into CG. Like, of course, like anyone can get into CG.
Anyone can get
No
in, yeah.
offense, but
You say that, but Yash just wrote nothing on
Bro,
the entrance
I submitted a
exam.
a blank paper. I got in.
but
That's funny.
yeah. Coming back to just the whole journey about CG. Like it did shape the kind of individuals we've become today. So, what are some interesting stories you guys have? How CG shaped you as a person? Like some really nice stories, if you have to say.
For
Yeah,
me, one of the, I guess I should say the big ones, because you said shaped who I am type of thing. I would definitely say, you know how I said like coming into CG was that whole cultural shock of like it was an Indian school, something new to me. Like I used to also go and I was in the class for like Bhagavad Gita. Is that what it's? You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? Like it was pretty cool, like understanding like different culture, like the Indian culture more in depth. And then I remember because also like I had Indian friends, like I used to do Indian activities such as going for Garba and all that, you know?
Yeah.
So like stuff like that also I think shaped me in a sense of like I used to volunteer a lot. Like I used to, I don't know, I was out there when it came to like events, like volunteering, like I would help people do this, I would go do that, you know? So I think that was like the biggest thing, but yeah.
Yeah, Ilya used to take part in Galba, Diwali,
Mm,
Holi,
yeah, I
all those
remember that.
festivals. He used to even dress up in
What is it
Yeah,
called,
Indian
right?
clothing.
Rangoli or something, right?
Yeah,
Rangoli.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Ilya even danced though. He danced on one of the, I think it
Yeah.
was Prize Day or something
Oh yeah,
else.
yeah,
But
we
I know
did.
he
We did.
danced.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We did, yeah. It was quite interesting. What about you, Yash? I know you're the smart kid, like from
He
from not
smart.
passing
I
from
don't
not
think so, bro.
from not clearing the chemistry exam to what, 7 A stars in IGCSE or what?
Trophies.
I don't really
Trophies.
remember,
He's sweet.
bro.
He's sweet. He's
I
sweet.
don't remember.
That's the kind of attitude of someone who's made it. Like I don't
I
remember such stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah.
it doesn't really matter right now, but then I think because I spent like almost all my years studying in a school where it's only Kenyan black people, and then I come to Nairobi. It's a culture shock for me, but for India it was a big culture shock, same to me, but because I saw so many Indians together at the same time, I'm like, yeah, maybe I will not fit in, but I will see how things go because you're in A44, like I had so many g nice friends, so many great people I met, and
Mm.
I think the people obviously in CG shaped me, like they shaped me into who I am today. I think celebrate. I never used to be around for Diwali and Navratri and all those festivals because I used to go back to Kisi. So I think just meeting people from Nairobi and going to trips like went to Nakuru for the cricket trip and made so many great memories. I think there's a lot to take away from here. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have mentioned like really good points, like the people first of all, and the secondly, like the relationships we made in CGHU. Like I I know, but Alien, I see that, but yeah, like you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
What are
relationship
you
and the
talking about?
friendships, the relationship and friendships that we made in CGHU were pretty interesting. Like thinking about, like when we used to have interhouse in school, like
Oh
especially
yeah, bro.
second term in
I will never
term
forget
two, yeah.
the day, bro, when we had the football game. Yeah, I think it was Red House versus Yellow House.
Yeah,
And then Yellow House won 1-0. You guys were a bit lucky.
there's no luck. Which luck?
It was crazy because like in our house, like the whole school divides.
Exactly, bro.
It's
You
like
guys.
we don't know you, you don't know us. Like it's on the field, you know.
I
It's
remember, like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yash at lunchtime, he's not even looking at you. He's like, I'll see you on
I
the field. I'll see you on the field. Yeah. It was,
I was so focused on winning, bro. Like I have to win no matter what. So like I'll just ignore
yeah.
this guy and speak to him in the bus when we go back home.
But yeah, me and
Yeah.
Ilian were in the best house, man. How many sports day did we
Yeah.
win? Like 5 out of the last 7 or something? Crazy. Yeah. But it was quite an interesting,
I
especially the
always
last.
found that Yellow House is always like Chalanya, like the principal is always biased towards Yellow House. She will send so many good athletes to Yellow House. That was not fair.
It's like Manchester City, like spending money on the best players and then winning the Premier League, and then yeah.
That's
But
funny.
I mean, I don't know about how is it's now, but yeah, like Yellow House ruled back in the day, man. Like we were the OGs, but yeah, Red House won in one single year. I think I still remember.
They
Yeah,
won when I joined CG. When I was in year 9, that's the only year they won.
yeah, yeah.
I think I
When
was like a
Jake
good luck charm, and then I don't know what happened.
Then things went downhill from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
things
but
not exactly downhill because we came second in both, like in the 2 years that followed. So I don't think we did very badly, but we should have won the like the final sports day when I was when me and Ilian were in year 11. You might disagree with that, but that's just sharing my opinion.
Now that
Alien
was
is yeah.
actually that was the only sports day that I actually like participated. And I
Mm.
only did one thing. I ran that little relay,
Yeah,
so
I remember you running to the final, to the finish line with
I
your
still have a
hands
picture
wide.
somewhere. Yeah, I was like, I
Have you
felt
sent
so good.
Sagar the videos?
How
No,
many years?
sorry.
What? What? How many years now? 10 years? I've been asking you for that video, and still
It's
you've not.
coming. It's coming. It's coming.
For everyone watching, like I've been asking Indian for a video of the relay that we won in 2017 for 10 years now. It's what, 2026 now? I still want to upload it on Instagram, man. Like we should throwback 2017, you know?
No, I need to find it. I need to find it. I'll send it to you, bro.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I know whoever is watching from CGHU is getting major throwback vibes right now, and I know everyone remembers what happened, but yeah, interesting stories, to learn about all of you.
yeah, I think the trip to Nakuru was one of the best trips, you know. It was like, you know, you watch these movies that you go with your high school friends to trips and have so much fun. That
Mm.
was like the Nakuru trip for us because we had a close bond through playing through playing local matches through the cricket tournament, and we built the bond. And then we got to go to Nakuru for the trip and competition, and we had so much fun in Nakuru.
I
Really think
still, yeah.
Nakuru, sorry, my bad. Nakuru, I think, is really what like sealed the bond. The
Mm.
I can say
conversations we
that,
had at
yeah.
night. The like
Yeah.
just the stuff that we did, like I think that's really what sealed the bond to why we are here right now filming this
Mm.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. So, yeah.
I think, we owe it a lot to Darshal and Malhar, like for pushing us to start playing that tournament. And then I think they carried us through and we made like Ilian with a broken hand. Like you still remember you took five
Oh,
wickets and
yeah, that was cool.
yeah, it was pretty fun. That period of 4 to 5 months, I think the whole team got 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 together better. And then when we went to Nakuru, like, I still remember that day when we went to Samaj, we got hit 180 runs, and then we just prayed to God that it starts raining and something, and then we all qualified for that trip. But yeah, I think that trip shaped me, especially even into who I am today. Like it was a very interesting uh, thing, like especially leading the team, like as a captain. It was. I mean, I didn't do much as a
You
captain,
were the
but
captain. I
yeah,
don't remember that, but I don't
I don't remember
remember you
honestly.
showing your
Wait,
leadership
let
skills,
me.
bro.
Yeah, he
I
was the captain.
I was the captain,
Oh
bro.
no, I damn, I never saw any leadership from you, bro.
Mm.
I was getting
But
carried,
anyway.
that's
Maybe
why.
my memory is a bit weak.
We still. Do you guys remember Elian could not hit the winning runs and then.
God, that I don't know. Like I wish I could start from the start, but everybody comes out and then I'm the last batsman, and then everyone expects me to oh, I don't know. That pissed me off. Everyone was giving me eyes. They were like looking at me weirdly. Like I left. I did not wait for everyone like to leave with everybody. I told Mr. Copio. I told
Yeah,
him, I said, you need to take me to the bus station. I am leaving. That was the first time I sat in a bus, a matatu or whatever, to like leave to go home. It was
Bro,
crazy.
because of that, I also left. As soon as you
Really?
left, because like we lost the final game and the morale was quite down.
mm,
And then everyone else was planning to leave. And I have no, I don't have a house in Nairobi, so I'm like, if everyone leaves, what will I do alone in a Kuru? So I told my dad that I need to come back home. So just send someone. And so as soon as Alien left, I also left. And then I found out that these guys have stayed over for that trip.
Yeah, dude. Everybody started giving me eyes. I was like, I'm not doing this right now. So I left.
yeah,
Crazy.
but
But it was
S-
fun. I
Yeah,
mean, we
it
were playing
was
against the women, the Kenyan,
women's
what's
team.
it called?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Women's
the
team,
Kenyan
yeah.
women's team, basically, So yeah,
but
I know
still a
they
very
talk.
yeah,
Go ahead, sorry.
very interesting game. And then after that, we were supposed to like start playing for Surrey C or something. Remember that was the whole plan. And then we eventually people just started not playing. But yeah, very interesting stories. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
think those people will ever watch this podcast, the Sir Ali people, but
Yeah.
man, there's two people. I will not say the names, but they're really the people that made me quit. I was not doing that.
You can say the names, but you can't believe it, bro. Yeah.
Yes,
The-
that's right.
Ilian came to play for GI once, like the club that we used to play, and then I still remember him texting me the next day, like, "Bruh, I'm never coming for training or ever anything again," because he played a match. I think he dropped a catch or something.
To catch, it was a 50 over game. I was a sub that they just called randomly, like, hey, do you want to play? I was like, okay, cool. And like, I don't know, it was horrible. And then the guy was like lecturing me because I wasn't standing like in a ready position, but we were on the field for 50 overs and it's my first time playing it. I was like, bro, that's not how you teach someone. So
Mm,
I was over that. I said, I'm not doing this anymore.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played cricket after that. I went, I think when after the Nakuru trip, I only played cricket once, and that was when I went opening. I was in
You,
Oshal at that time, but then I joined the CG team for one game. I went opening, bro, and I had no protection, no ball guard, no nothing, and I was so scared, bro. Like if the ball swings inside and hits something else, I am ruined.
future generations are cooked, bro.
Yeah, then nothing like that happened. I could not see the ball, honestly, but the guy was swinging it. Like I think it was like 70 or 280 kilometers per hour. That's
Mm,
slow, but then like for people like us, bro, it was too fast. I could
That's
not see the
fast.
ball. I was just swinging and hoping that the ball hits the bat and like and run. But yeah, that was a scary experience. I'm not doing that again.
so Yash, coming back to you and your whole experience from learning in like three different schools, I must say. Like I think you're the only one who's gone to three different schools here.
Three different schools, yeah.
Kisi, CG, and then Oshwal. What's the main difference you saw between all the three? And what was the best one? I know it's CG, but yeah, just to hear it from your mouth, yeah.
Ah, to think about it, though, now I need to put my thinking cap on, bro.
It shouldn't be
The
that hard.
It shouldn't be that hard. I don't,
the hand movements now.
bro. I don't recall a lot of like my memory is a bit faded, but then I think from the 844 system, bro. It was like military school, like military system,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Bro,
know.
I remember that I used to wake up at 4:30, go to school at 5, write a bunch of exams for the entire day. I'm just writing exams. Come
Yeah.
back home at 5, and then this was on a Saturday, not even on a school day, bro. On a Saturday, I will go to school just to write the exams because I was in my final year, and we have the exam which is called KCPE. This is basically the final exam that is primary students are supposed to write so that they can graduate and begin secondary school. So I will spend my weekends going to school and doing this exam. I'm like, nah, I don't want this. This is not what I want to be doing. But
Mm.
then it's not like I had an option. So I think, but the good part of that was I think it made me smarter, bro. Like it
You can
made me
see
smarter and
Mr. Actuary, Mr. Actuary,
no,
Mr.
not
Actuary.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I found the CG stuff a bit easier because A44 was harder. But then when I went to Oshawa, that was also hard. Like A levels was a different game compared to O levels.
Yeah, I know, man.
And
Tell me about it.
yeah, yeah, I
The,
think the school systems were a bit challenging, but I think that's a good thing. It kind of builds character and morale. So yeah.
With
as you,
with
yeah.
the school being difficult and stuff, how do you feel about like with the punishments? Like
Oh,
did
oh, you just reminded
Yeah,
me some
you
bro,
see-
in 844 systems, they literally whoop your ass, bro. How do I say it delicately?
with a pipe.
With a pipe, bro. I remember that. It's like, when you're in the final, in the final year, you have to like really work hard and you cannot afford any mistakes. But then if you make mistakes on the practice exams, the teachers will get angry. And what they will do, bro, I remember this. So I was in grade 8 and our school had two floors. I was on the upper, like we were on the upper floor. So every time after that we've done the practice exams and the teachers have finished marking it, they will call us to the principal's office, which was on the lower floor. So then we will make a line towards the principal's office, and then they will line us up one by one. And then they bring out your exam paper, and then they tell you this is your answer for this question. And then if the teachers remember that you made the same mistake, they whoop your ass, bro.
Crazy.
Indian, I have a similar
Yeah.
story. I was in Visaushal for 7 years, bro. So it's the same thing. The worst subject I used to hate was Kiswahili, bro. First of all, I was so new to it. And then if you don't get good marks, like you're told to stand at the front of uh, the classroom. So girls get hit on the hand, but boys get hit on their ass. So that was the kind of things that you had to go through. Oh, but yeah, KCSE and KCPE system is tough. It builds a lot of character, especially for someone who's gone through like all 12 years, like from like I don't know how it is right now, but like 844 before the way it was the first 8 plus 4 years, it's not for the weak, man. Like I know it's a very difficult system to go through. But yeah.
Before I moved to Nairobi, um, in the academic, like the international school that I was at, we also used to get spanked. And it was like, obviously we had uniforms, so you'd have to wear uniforms. So like if you wear the wrong belt color, like in assembly, like the teacher would actually come up and like take out the belt and like hit you with that belt. And then like if your t-shirt is like untucked, like he would come and like put his hand like right next to like where he's tucking it in for you, and then like he would
Wow.
No.
pinch you, and then
You're
like he
not
would pinch
serious.
you.
You're not-
Dude, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like it's crazy, but I also do believe those things, like, because who are you gonna complain to? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I think. Like, who are you gonna complain to? Your parents? Like your parents knew that before they sent you there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
No.
stuff that I feel like builds who you are today. You know, because
Mm,
you like we're actually looking back to it and be like, dude, this is what actually happened. Like it was crazy. And you know,
mm,
and if you didn't want it to happen to you, what would you do? Not make those mistakes. You would wear the right belt. You would
Good
tuck in
point,
your
yeah.
shirt. You know, so like to me, I think like the punishments were crazy because I've also got beat. You've also got beat. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? So like. I think it also shapes who we are, who we
Yeah, that
become
is
throughout the
true.
years. That's what I
mm.
think.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I
Yeah.
remember, Yash, remember when our English teacher was chasing after us on the field?
That was one of the funniest things to happen in
Yeah,
CGHU.
I'll
But
never forget that.
so what happened was, me, Ilya, and some other friends were on the pitch, and we had an English class at that time, but we did not feel like attending it because we never liked the teacher. But the teacher never liked us back, and that was the issue. So he saw us, like from the class, you can see the field, and he saw me, Ilya, and some other friends seated on the bench. So we also saw him. We also saw the teacher. He was coming towards the field, and we knew that he's going to call us. So we decided that we will go around the school and go from the back so that he doesn't see us. But then I think he saw, as soon as we left the field, he saw us, and then he so there was this school van that that was near the principal's office. And you know how in cartoons they're going back and forth towards around the van. That's how it was. And then I remember he said, "You silly boys, stop where you are." Brent
Bro,
You
he
made
know,
us
made us,
kneel walk.
yeah, he made us kneel walk, bro, all the way to class.
the most bizarre thing that has ever happened to me is like Mr. Copio made me kneel like near the sewer, like the one that near the our assembly hall, and then he passed
Yeah.
water through the sewer. So like, it was funny. It was just so
What?
funny. Yeah, it was. Yeah, very
That's
interesting punishments in CGHU compared to to getting beat like by
It
pipe
does
in
not get, yeah,
research.
no spankings at all. Yeah.
Yeah, but funny stories, man. Like CG. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how it is right now. Like my brother, he graduated in 2020. When he told me things have changed a lot. So that
Yeah.
and that was 6 years ago. So now imagine all the changes that have happened right now. So
Also, like, not to change the topic or anything, but whoever's watching this from CG, whenever we post this video, in the comments, like you guys should write at least one story that you would like to share. Like a funny story about
good
CG or just
idea.
something like that. Something that we
Yeah.
can also look back and be like, oh my God, that's crazy. Or just tell us like, I guess if how CG was after like we left,
Mm.
just to see what's up. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ian,
yeah.
that's I think they should do that, like we'd see a lot of funny
That'll
stories
be
and we would even remember a lot of things that we don't know about, like, we've forgotten about, yeah.
Speaking about, so we didn't really talk about how like Sage kind of like met he kind of like met like me like in year 11. I think it was like because of the friendships, relationships.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
I'm not sure.
yeah. It was interesting. I used to chill with you guys a lot, like in year 11, like in your year 11, and people
You
would
had no
think that I
friends in
was
year
in.
12?
I didn't, bro. It was very sad, bro. I was always with you guys, man. Like 24/7, I was in your class, but it was very interesting that time. Like I met Ilian. We used to watch like those videos in the morning of Maxim Barry. You guys
Yes.
remember?
Oh yeah, that guy. I remember him,
We used
bro.
to watch those videos in the morning, and then I think the bond just became better after staying together for such a long time, and then remember like with Mr. Alex, like this jokes with Mr. Alex and stuff. So it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. That's how we met. Yeah. And then how us three and we became better friends was because I think we chilled more. We used to go to Java in the morning. Like
Dude, I
every
forgot
day.
about
Yeah,
that.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day we went to like
Wow.
that other place called Mug and Bean, and like we got like a stomach
Ilian
cake or
got a
something.
stomach pain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, Ilian is like, I'm never coming to this
Yeah.
place again.
And then OG place, man, like J&K for the chips.
Oh my
Oh, right,
God.
Yeah.
Oh
bro.
my God. It
I
was
miss that.
definitely like so close to Mac fries, bro. I used to love Mac fries, but J&K, the sauce.
The sauce was so good though. Like an entire plate of chips just for 100 shillings. So good though. And then the soda place was nearby. So you can just
Yeah.
get the soda for like 20 shillings, I think. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's become like much cleaner now. Like if anyone who's watching
Does
from
it matter?
Kenya, like I think it's become much cleaner now compared to before.
But
I don't know if anyone can comment
uh,
like how the chips are
let us
now,
know in the comments, guys.
how the chips are. So miss that, man. Like in North America, like the potatoes are so bad, like compared to back home.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't like it. What do you like it compared to what you
Just
had?
order it, bro. Uber Eats from Kenya, man.
Pay for it, bro. Pay for it. You're the actuary in the house, bro. What?
Pay for the bro. You know how like some YouTube, those videos on YouTube, people are like, I flew all the way to Japan to try this matcha. I flew all the way to Korea for this noodles. I'm like, yeah, I think maybe we should do that one day. I flew all the way to Kenya for G&K chips.
But interesting stories, man. Like of how Kenya is. Do you guys miss all that? Like, well, how often do you miss it? Like, Yash has not been back to Kenya like since what, 2021? Yeah. And what
Yeah,
about you, Indian,
it's
as
been
well?
5 years.
Mm.
I did not know, yes, you haven't been home since 21.
But the last time, like when we met in 2021, and that was the time I was leaving. That was the last time I met you. I met some other friends, and then yeah, I'm not going back since then.
I came home in 21.
You
You were
were there,
there,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, you were
Dang, I
We
there.
don't
had the
remember
we had the
that.
farewell together. Yeah, we went to.
Dang.
Was it
Ilian has had
Westgate?
like four farewells already. Like
Yeah, so many farewells.
Ilian used to have a farewell every year, bro.
No, no, no. It's because I used to come for summer break, but then COVID hit,
Yeah.
and then I came for like a big 7 months because I was doing classes online. And then I think after COVID, like the 2021, I assume, is when I came back. I don't know. I feel like I came home in like 22
Yeah,
when
you
I
did. You
graduated.
came, you came, yeah.
That's what I thought. Because I think yeah, Yash was already in Canada, and that was
Mm.
when you were doing your A-level teacher signing there or something like that. Is when
No,
I
no,
came
no,
to.
no.
Was that not it?
A level was 2019. When you came back in 2022, I
Oh
was
dang,
in.
I'm.
I was, I
Damn,
was,
you mix up the timelines, bro.
I was finishing university, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't remember that, but I remember. I think the last time I came to Kenya was 22,
Mm.
and then I haven't been home since. So about 4 years, 5 years, 4 years. But anywho, thank you guys for watching. Quick thing though, Yash and Saga, what's one thing I guess you could say you miss from high school?
One thing I miss about high school. I think there's so many to choose from. But I think what I miss about high school is the schedule. You know, you wake up at 7, go to school by 8, come back home, like go to school at 8, chill with your friends. Not even study at school, but I don't think we even studied at school. We were just playing games, ball, hanging around with everyone, and then coming back home in the evening. And then when I come back home, like I'm just waiting to go to school the next day. I don't have to think about anything else. I think that was the best part. Like not thinking about work or any of such adult type of things. So yeah, I think that's what I miss about high school.
I agree with Yash, like growing up, like once you move countries especially, there's a lot of responsibilities on you, like you have to start paying rent, you have to start figuring out, cooking food and all that. I think one thing I miss about high school or just like back home in general was like, living life freely, I would say, like not thinking about what tomorrow holds or, right now, like jobs, getting settled relationships, all that kind of stress, like in your not late 20s, in your mid 20s, like, you get like that
But you're older
mid.
than significantly older than all of us.
I'm not older than you, bro.
He said significantly. That's hilarious.
I'm not significantly older, bro. You're 24, I'm 24 too.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, like yeah, it's just that kind of, living life on your own terms, which we do right now as well. But when you're back home, you don't have to think about a lot of things, which you do have to think about now. And what about you? Like you've lived this life for so much longer compared to me and Yash as well. So
Just like I'd say like 2 years, but I mean I know 2 years is a lot, but I'd say it's just the memories, honestly. Um, Talking about high school, of course. When it comes to like missing Kenya and stuff, there's a whole lot, but I'm not gonna get into that. Just high school, I think it's just the memories, and I think a big part is what you said too, is the living without like knowing about tomorrow type of situation. I think that's something that was a big thing back in high school. Like you
mm.
never really thought about tomorrow unless it was like a football match, like what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Everybody's
yeah.
thinking about that. So I think that's really it. It's just creating the memories with friends. I think that's the big one. So
Yeah, I think to everyone who's listening as well, like they should mention something that they missed about high school in the comments
yeah.
as well. I think that'll be very interesting for us to know as well. But yeah.
In high school, tell us something that you like about high school.
Yeah.
That would be something cool,
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, that's it for this episode. I guess this was one of the longer episodes because like we were just trying to, share our journey, how we met, how this whole thing came about, and yeah, I think we look forward to seeing you guys next week, and I hope you guys can continue showering us with the support, and hopefully we can keep this party going. Yeah, see you guys and peace out.
Yeah. See you guys.